Good afternoon. My name is Niko House, host of the political radio show Mikasa Sukasa. And I have some interesting news for those of you who have been paying attention. I'm sure you have just seen that Trump has, weirdly enough, reached a ceasefire in Syria with Russia. They've agreed, him and Putin have agreed to call it quits as far as, at least for now, the violence in Syria. And they want to work together in other parts of Syria. Now, this is not a small feat. Remember, at first, because this is like a roller coaster at this point, because at first we were like some crazy high security, like DEFCON 3 or some crazy nonsense like that. Then when he got elected, we went down. The reason we were so high up as far as, on watch or on alert was because of the rhetoric that was touted during the campaign, because of Obama and Hillary and the left. Now we were seeing then we saw like World War III type behavior between the United States and Russia, given, their interactions in Syria. And, obviously we had the situation with the chemical attacks, and then what it looks like, and now all the details haven't been released. And this is weird because even when I read this in CNN, they didn't even try to twist it. It's kind of hard to twist it, I guess. But it was weird because they were like, yeah, they sat down, they had a conversation at the G20 Accords, and they decided, well, you know what? We're going to have a ceasefire. And that was the end of the article. I can't believe it. Now, this is amazing. For those of you, a life saved. It's always a great day, and it's an achievement. There's no way you can twist that. I'm glad that Trump had the maturity to sit down with Putin and negotiate a ceasefire. And I hope that it continues for as long as it's necessary, because to my understanding, they're both in there fighting ISIS, if you will, and they're supposedly both in there fighting for the same reason, or both countries. So that's a good thing. Now here's the other side. This is a side that's not been talked about by CNN, and of course, I haven't expected it to, but they've been touting the authority of Loretta Lynch as to why it's okay. Because if she recommended James Comey, or she said she was going to take James Comey's recommendation, and we should stand by that firmly, and we should trust her integrity. And I don't believe that nonsense when it comes to politics. If you've been watching politics as long as I have, you wouldn't believe it either. There's a reason for that. Now, Loretta Lynch perjured herself. She lied. She said she hadn't had any contact. We know she lied about the conversation she had with Bill Clinton, but she also said she had never been in contact with Hillary Clinton's campaign. And guess what? She was caught, ironically enough, because of Russia. Because of the Russia thing. They had to investigate. So, with that, they had to investigate, and her paperwork came up, and it turned out she had actually told somebody that she would make sure that the investigation was not going to go too far into Clinton's email probes. It's problematic, don't you think? So now she's under investigation, a bipartisan investigation, by the way. I'm sure the Democrats are going to do what they can to save their asses, but hey, we'll see what happens. But I'll post the New York Post article below. Loretta Lynch lied. Trump has a victory for today. Politics is crazy, right? If you all have any questions, comment below. And always remember, find your balance.